Hello, welcome to our webinar hosted by Farset. I'm Iya, graphic designer and illustrator at Farset. Today our topic will be about the storytelling in animations, what principles we use when we create animations. For us as a team working on data visualization and storytelling, it's very important how we tell a story that is behind charts and numbers. Be it infographic or fact, static or interactive visualization or animation. And the animation is one of the tools that we often use for storytelling. Animation has a great ability to tell you something even without the words and show you something in a simple way. When we mention that we create animations, very often people think that we do something childish. People used to think that the animations are created for children and it's about like fantastic creatures, fairy tales. We have to explain that animations are created for adults as well, and it can be about anything complex, started from human rights to space, astrophysics, annual reports. More and more organizations are interested to introduce their annual reports through the animations. Animation, especially explanatory one, should have a simple language. To say otherwise, everything we put in the animation should be shown and spoken in a simple way. Imagine that we play the basketball and our ball is our message that we throw in basket. Basket is our audience. Accordingly, our mission is to deliver our message topic to the audience, interest them with the topic. If we complicate the plot, text, visual, we will lose our audience. People will see your animation and will not remember anything in the end, or they will start watching it and soon they will get bored and stop watching. So the animation shouldn't be created for the sake of animation, but it should be as a tool that helps you to understand the information. Every animation is a complex product containing several components such as scenario, illustration design, motion design, voiceover, sound and music effects. Each of them should be used carefully and shouldn't be overused. So let's go through the steps of making animation. Doesn't matter what topic we're talking about, it won't be comprehensive and it surely won't be interesting for different groups of people. Therefore, we must always define in advance what is our target audience and what content will be interesting in their point of view. Usually, when we receive the report, it consists mainly of pages and various data. Even though there might be lots of valuable information, we must try our best to choose main message and move extra details. It might be difficult to us and for our clients to let the information go, because more we are involved in the report, more we think every detail is important. But we shouldn't forget that we create animation not for us but for the other people that might not be interested in every detail, and besides that, extra details will distract them to understand the information and to understand the main topic. So try to kill your darlings. After defining what we want to say, bringing it to needed condition, when we shorten the text and know what we want to show exactly, only after going through the steps we start creating the storyboard. It is important to know what storyline you're gonna have in the animation, whether it will have characters or not, how many of them, or if it does not need the character at all. Try to simplify the storyline as much as possible. And what's more important, the storyline should be familiar for the audience we are creating for. For example, we created the animation about the extreme political polarization that is a hot topic in our country, and about the storyline, we were thinking to make something familiar to the audience. We wanted to show it, and it had a great response, and now I will show you.
Have you ever been in such an unpleasant situation? Do you know what is happening and why? Is this normal? Are emotional political discussions an essential part of a Georgian supra? Or is it a result of extreme polarization? What does this mean? Political opponents become arch enemies and attack their foe personally rather than explain why their idea or policy is better. Then, those who look for compromise and moderation have no chance. As a result, people will not express their opinion in a neutral point of view. The media has to take sides and thereby deepens the rift between political opponents. Politicians spend their time criticizing each other instead of discussing important matters. Don't let extreme political polarization influence you. Care for good arguments.
We try not to complicate the animation with extra details, to emphasize the characters and their emotions and reactions. We tried not to use many colors and had a simple style, so it helped the topic. Another thing is you should always think about the ending. It is an important part of the animation because it ties animation together. Usually it is quite hard to think about the effective ending. Usually we brainstorm for a long time, and honestly it's quite hard to think about the effective ending. So we think what scene and what text will end the animation. Illustrate the ideas with symbols. We use this technique pretty often when we say something directly, but we show it with symbols using associations. This technique helps the viewer to understand the information or message more easily. And I would like to show you some examples.
საბჭოთა კავშირის პერიოდში საქართველოს მოსახლეობა ყოველწლიურად 1%-ით იზრდებოდა, უფრო სწრაფად, ვიდრე აღმოსავლეთ ევროპის ქვეყნების უმრავლესობა. დამოუკიდებლობის გამოცხადების შემდეგ მოსახლეობის საშუალო ასაკის მატებამ, მზარდმა ურბანიზაციამ და ემიგრაციამ დიდი გავლენა მოახდინა საქართველოს მოსახლეობის დინამიკაზე. და მაინც, რამ განაპირობა მოსახლეობის ზრდის ისეთი დრამატული ცვლილება, რომ საქართველოს მოსახლეობის კლების მაჩვენებლით მსოფლიო რეიტინგში მესამე ადგილზეა. ამ შეკითხვაზე უმრავლესობა უპასუხებდა შობადობის კლებამ და ეს პასუხი იქნებოდა არასწორი. მართლაც, 1990-იან წლებში შობადობა ყოველწლიურად 40%-ით მცირდებოდა, რაც 10 წლეულში 210,000-ით ნაკლებ ახალშობილს უდრის. მაგრამ 2005-დან 2009 წლამდე შობადობა 35%-ით გაიზარდა, რასაც ხელი შეუწყო ქვეყნის ეკონომიკურმა ზრდამ, ოჯახებს გაუჩნდათ გარანტირებული უზრუნველყოფილი მომავლის იმედი. საქართველოში შობადობის მაჩვენებელი აღემატება მთლიანად ევროპის და ყველა მეზობელი ქვეყნის მაჩვენებელს, გარდა თურქეთისა და აზერბაიჯანისა. მაშასადამე, რა არის სწორი პასუხი? საერთაშორისო მიგრაცია. საბჭოთა პერიოდში მიგრაციის პროცესი მკაცრად კონტროლდებოდა, მაგრამ საბჭოთა კავშირის დაშლის შემდეგ მდგომარეობა მკვეთრად შეიცვალა. დაიწყო ქვეყნიდან მოსახლეობის გადინება, რაც განპირობებული იყო ეთნიკური უმცირესობების ისტორიულ სამშობლოში მასობრივი დაბრუნებით, ეკონომიკური სირთულეებით, შეიარაღებული კონფლიქტებით, სამოქალაქო დაპირისპირებითა და კორუფციით. 1999-2014 წლებში მასობრივი მიგრაციების შედეგად მილიონზე მეტმა ადამიანმა დატოვა ქვეყანა. და ჯერჯერობით არ ჩანს რაიმე დამაიმედებელი ნიშანი, რომ მიგრაცია ახლო მომავალში შეწყდება. დროა ყურადღება მივაქციოთ საერთაშორისო მიგრაციის მთავარ მიზეზებს და მის გავლენას საქართველოზე.
This is the animation that we created about the population dynamics in Georgia. And in the beginning, we wanted to show the population growth ups and downs with a roller coaster by the year. And this roller coaster was a good solution to show these ups and downs. So try to be creative and show complicated things in a simple way using the associations and symbols. Which help the audience to understand the information. The second animation is about the aging problem in Georgia. We tried to use symbols to show how hard it will be for young people to take care of pensioners, and we showed it with a big stone that symbolizes the burden.
2014 წელს საქართველოში ყოველი მეშვიდე ადამიანი 65 წლისან უფროსი ასაკის იყო. 2050 წლისთვის კი ამ ასაკობრივ ჯგუფში იქნება ყოველი მეოთხე ადამიანი. მოსახლეობა ბერდება. საქართველო უნდა მოემზადოს. რა იწვევს მოსახლეობის დაბერებას? სიცოცხლის ხანგრძლივობის ზრდა. შობადობის დაბალი მაჩვენებელი და ახალგაზრდების ქვეყნიდან გადინება. რა გამოწვევების წინაშე გვაყენებს მოსახლეობის დაბერება? მცირდება სამუშაო ასაკის მოსახლეობის რაოდენობა, რომელსაც მოუწევს იზრუნოს უფრო მეტ ხანდაზმულ ადამიანზე. თუ 2014 წელს ერთ ხანდაზმულ ადამიანზე 5 სამუშაო ასაკის ადამიანი მოდიოდა, 2050 წლისთვის ეს მაჩვენებელი განახევრდება. პენსიონერების რაოდენობის ზრდა გაზრდის პენსიისა და ჯანდაცვის ხარჯებსაც. 2016 წელს სახელმწიფომ პენსიებად $1.5 მილიარდ ლარზე მეტი გასცა. თუ პენსია იგივე დარჩება, 2050 წლისთვის ხარჯი 75%-ით გაიზრდება. ასე თუ გაგრძელდა ხანდაზმულ მოსახლეობას ვეღარ შევინახავთ. თუმცა არის იმედი. მიუხედავად იმისა, რომ ხანდაზმული ადამიანებიდან თითქმის ყოველი მეორეა დასაქმებული, ისინი მეტწილად ფინანსურად არასაიმედო ნატურალურ მეურნეობას მისდევენ. თუ კი ხანდაზმულ მოსახლეობას უწყვეტ პროფესიულ განათლებაზე ექნება წვდომა, მოიმატებს შანსი, რომ მათი შრომა უკეთ ანაზღაურებადი გახდეს. მთავრობა უკვე მუშაობს კერძო დაგროვებითი საპენსიო სისტემის შექმნაზე, რომელიც თითოეულ დასაქმებულს მისცემს საშუალებას ხელფასიდან 6% შეინახოს, რასაც ის პენსიაში გასვლის შემდეგ მიიღებს. თუ ქალების საპენსიო ასაკიც გაუთანაბრდება მამაკაცებისას, ქალებსაც თანაბარი შესაძლებლობა ექნებათ საპენსიო დანაზოგისთვის. ეს დამატებითი თანხა შეავსებს პენსიების სიმცირეს და შესაძლებლობას მისცემს ადამიანებს იყიდონ წამლები, საკვები, ტანსაცმელი და სხვა. მოსახლეობის დაბერება სერიოზული გამოწვევაა. თუ დღეს ვიმოქმედებთ, ეს იქნება საქართველოსა და მისი მოქალაქეებისთვის უკეთესი ცხოვრების დასაწყისი.
One thing that I want to tell you is that there is an incredible channel on YouTube, Course Guzakt in a nutshell, that explains complex topics in a simple way, and they have very incredible solutions. Another animation that I want to show you is about the bullying, and it's quite a sensitive topic, as you know, and in this animation it's explained in a very accurate way, and it contains also little data, but also this image is very emotional, so let's see.
Ugly, freak, idiot, spastic fool,
Retards, cripple,
slow,
one leg,
fat.
Bullying hurts and humiliates. 1 in 2 children in England worry about school bullying. Students who are seen as different are the ones most likely to be bullied. Recent research has revealed that at age 7, children with disabilities are more likely to be bullied all the time by their classmates. Children with special educational needs are also twice as likely to be bullied compared to those with no known disabilities. At age 15, young people with disabilities are at a higher risk of being excluded from friendship groups and experiencing cyberbullying, with classmates sharing embarrassing photos and spreading rumors on Facebook or Twitter. Students with special educational needs face the same risk. They are also more likely to be threatened or suffer physical violence. Children and young people who are bullied end up feeling isolated and alone. They are more likely to skip class, run away from home, and self-harm. The scars of bullying stigma can last for a lifetime. Victims face a higher risk of being depressed in adulthood and of faring worse in the labour market. Many victims don't speak about their experiences. It doesn't have to be that way. Nobody should put up with bullying. We might all be different, but deserve to all be treated equally. Whether you face or witness bullying, reach out and make a noise. Share this video and help put an end to bullying.
When you create the animation, always think about the style. Do you want to show with photos or illustrations or just with graphic elements? For example, I like this animation. This is also explanatory one, but it is created in an artistic way. And let's see.
I've always been a dreamer. I dreamed of having the perfect family with the kids and the white picket fence. Something that was my own, that I could be proud of. I got the marriage, I got the kids, but I was missing something. This panel in white coats start asking me questions. The one question I really couldn't answer for a long time was a very basic question. What do I want? When I woke up from that, things were much more clear. I thought I met the love of my life. We decided early on to have a child. By default, I was going to be a dad. But it was really a parent's role. My job was to make sure that he grew up as well as he could and teach him all the things he needed to do. Watch him crawl and watch him walk. I was always very proud of my wife and what she had to go through to have these kids. But part of me, I think, really did want to be in her position. The kicks, in her belly, I could feel them from the outside, but it just wasn't the same. Especially when she was having trouble feeding, I would have easily taken her place. Just wasn't physically able to. I didn't realize I was jealous in the moment. Maybe it was a subconscious thing. Once I made that connection that yes, I'm a parent and yes, I'm a woman, that's when I really connected that yes, I'm a mother. I could be the dad that everybody wants a dad to be, but it wasn't me. But when I first came out to my kids, we didn't have a title for me. My wife was very protective of the title of mom. I respected where she came from, but it was really difficult to hear. I'll never shy away from the fact that I'm their biological father. At the same time, I don't want them to see me that way. When I see pregnant women in the world, or I see just babies, I still am jealous. And I don't know why that is, that I need to have that connection. If I'm out in the world and people see me and want to call me mom, that's just kind of a societal thing. Oh, it's a woman with kids, must be a mother. But for me, it's deeper than that. It really is a need to want to carry and bear a child. Am I less of a mother because I didn't get to have that experience? It's almost like I haven't earned something. I'm a mother in all senses of the word except the physical one. And there's nothing I can do about it. And that hurts. And will always hurt. My children actually made me a bracelet. Of the 4 charms that I got, the most important one on it is a heart that says mom. It was a validation from my wife that she was accepting this. I think I have trouble with things like, well, you were dad and now you're mom, or you're a man and now you're a woman. And I'm like, I think I was always the same person. My head just didn't connect those dots. People ask, why didn't you wait until the kids are grown and out of the house? I couldn't. Kids need strong parents, and I wasn't strong. I was sad and depressed. And so by finding myself, not only do I help myself, I help them. I don't think there's any much of a bigger mother quality than that.
Inside, I didn't feel connected to motherhood at all. I just felt lost.
One important thing is the typography in the animation. It also can help you to show you something because typography itself can be used as a character. It can have emotions and reactions, and good example for it is this animation.
Hello. Hey.
Hey. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh no.
You also can create the animation for advocacy, and I want to show you a very good example for it. And also, this animation has a good quality of visual. Actually, it doesn't have a voiceover, and the typography is used for it for storytelling, and the music that it has a great role, and it's very emotional. It is important thing to know where we are going to show the animation and where we're going to publish it on YouTube, on TV or social media. So we should define the length of the animation. For example, when we publish our animation on Facebook, it will be nice if we have 30 seconds animation. It shouldn't be very long because people scroll down a lot of information during the day and maybe they will get soon bored and will not watch it till the end. But for example, if we publish our animation on YouTube, it can be much longer because the YouTube is a platform that is created for videos. Beside the time and the length of the animation, think of the type of the platform and what I mean. For example, if you publish your animation on Facebook, on social media, it will be nice if you have the subtitles for this animation because of the scrolling down the information. People don't use in the concrete moment headphones and maybe they will not go through the animation and turn on the voice, so think of it. But in the case of YouTube, you are free not to use the subtitles, but it will be nice also. In the case of TV animation, it will be nice if you have voiceover because it affects on viewer. Maybe someone will not see your animation, but the voice will attract your audience. So how we started to work on the animations. You remember that once the GIFs were very popular on Facebook, and when we were creating some facts, we were thinking that this trend could be useful for our facts, and in the motions these facts would be more effective for people, and we turned these facts into animated one. The softwares we use to create the animations are mainly Adobe products, Illustrator, Photoshop and After Effects. That's it. Thank you for your attention. As we were limited in the time, I didn't go too much details. And if you have any questions, please ask in the comments. And please share your experience, also your favorite videos. Thank you again and good luck.